Hi everyone, Melanie here from Balloon Artworks, and I've got such a lot to talk to you about today, and it's all wedding themed. We've been working on a range of coordinating wedding decor, and I'm really excited to show that to you. We'll start off with this wonderful column, lovely column topped with the lovely pearlized gold print balloon inside a plastic deco bubble. Doesn't quite show up as well as I would like it to on the white background, but it looks really fabulous, and it's accentuated with this pearlized gold bow, and I think it's come out really well. I'm really pleased with that. If you have two of these either side of a doorway, will frame that space really beautifully and direct your guests' attention to where they need to go. So that's the ideal purpose and ideal use for a balloon column like this. It doesn't require a base either, so once your balloon decorator has set this up, they're not going to need to come back to collect a load of equipment. So it's going to be a more cost-effective option for you than something that requires some structure behind it. But it's very secure and just weighted with either a sand weight or a simple water weight. So really pleased with that one. And then something else in this coordinated range is this lovely centrepiece. Not for at this size, not for your guest tables where they're dining, but this would be a lovely accent for a wedding gift table, for example, just to draw people's attention. Again, it's you'll see coordinates with the column really nicely. This lovely large deco bubble, plastic bubble. These last so long. They're incredible. Really durable. Last a long time. What we've got these lovely print balloons here that theme with the bubble inside. What I've also done is, to show you in this size, this can be an alternative column topper to the one we've got there. We've got quite a simple one there. This one's slightly more decorative with the print balloons here, and it's an alternative column topper. What we can do, if you're liking this design as a centrepiece for your guests' dining tables, is we can scale it down, because what you don't want, this is quite high, as you can see. For us, a table centrepiece, you're wanting something that is no higher than 14 inches. And you want the space between 14 inches above the table and 28 inches free. You don't want anything encumbering that side line, because otherwise your guests are not going to be able to see one another and talk to one another easily. And I think we've all probably been to events where there may be some wonderful displays, some wonderful centerpieces, but you can't actually see the people that you want to talk to. So we can scale this down and use some lovely latex print 16-inch balloons. So that would work really well. Underinflated, and to ensure that that space is kept free. And what you can also have floating above that is, if you're wanting the scaled down version, you know, you can have a floating fall balloon. This one also is in a plastic bubble. Doesn't have to be, but that would work well as well, coordinating as a piece of decor. So we've got something else here to show you, and this is, oops, all tangled up. There goes the bubble balloon. So this would be a custom build for us, a custom sculpture of the bride and groom. It can be done in the colour schemes whatever you require, so we can match the hair colour to the bride and the groom within the constraints of the colours of balloons that are available to us. So we don't have every shade of brown available to us. We've got a couple of shades of brown, and we've got a couple of shades of yellow. So if someone's blonde, we're not necessarily going to be able to match the exact shade of their blonde hair. But I think this has come out very well. It's around about from the base to the top. It's about 33 inches. The sculpture itself is about 2 feet. So again, this particular version is too tall as a table centrepiece, but it would be lovely as maybe a top table decoration, a gift table decoration, as something really unusual. And an alternative would be for us to scale it down in size a little bit. We could then make it as a table centrepiece. You could have each of these on each guest table where they're dining. They would each one be individually made. And what you could then do is just add a bit of height. If you imagine that this is around 14 inches in height, and then you've got your floating helium balloon, maybe in a plastic bubble, just to add a bit of height to the room and make that visually pleasing. And another thought I've just had is that with your helium balloons, you could even have your table numbers floating. You could have the floating numbered helium balloons. That could work nicely. So again, all coordinate, well actually that balloon doesn't coordinate with the base there, but we could ensure it did do for your event. So I'll just pop that back there. So I hope you like the pieces that, oops, they've gone flying. I hope you like the pieces that we've shown you today. And if you do, and I hope you do, please give us a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be sharing more tips and advice on event planning, wedding planning, theming your events, and I hope to see you again soon.